My phone died because my charger sucks. As you can see, hopefully everyone will come back. I was in the middle of a great conversation. Yeah, I know it needs to be charged. I'm trying to charge it. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so mad. Everybody come back. I'm so sorry. My phone died. Fucking stupid. So I'm on my other phone. I had to take this off of it so it could fit. Ugh, that makes me so mad. Well, hi again, guys. I don't like how close up this camera is. I don't like it at all. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Um, I wish I was the copy made by the Illuminati because I'd be a lot cooler, I think. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my phone dying. I was saying that they took like these like religions and ways of thinking and belief systems that have been around for thousands of years, and then Christians come on the scene and they just say it's all evil. It's all evil because it's not what we believe. Like that. Tinkerbell. I had a Tinkerbell Bell calendar, and it matched my curtains. So nothing really matches in my room, but you know, it's a bit of a weird room situation because around you see a bunch of Halloween shit and then fairy. Oh, so they're talking about man should not sleep with many other women, meaning you shouldn't have 20,000 wives. Stupid. But in Genesis, that's where I'm up to right now. Or that's the only part that I'm up to right now. Um, Watching that guy. I guess listening to him is what I'm doing. Um, oh yeah, in that part of the Bible, it's totally encouraging that you marry multiple people. So, well, men marrying multiple women. There's a lot of contradictions in the Bible. A lot. And that just proves right away that it's not real. Because if it was real, if it was really God's word, everything would match up. Well, Samurai, we were just talking about like how everything's just making me mad with like the anti-gay, anti-drag, anti-trans, and all this stuff, and just Christianity in general has been just like pissing me off. And I have been watching this guy, the Friendly Atheist, here on YouTube, um, going through the Bible. I think he's gonna do the whole Bible, and I will. I will watch slash listen to all of it because it's very interesting. It's great ammo in case I ever get into an argument with someone. The whole man shall not lie with another man was most likely poorly written by the church back in the Dark Ages when only the church could read it. Yeah, yeah. That's another fucking thing. Keep the masses ignorant so they'll follow you like sheep. That's a very good point, Samurai. He says, I think they can do what they want as long as they're not bothering anyone. And if they are, who gives a flying fuck? Exactly. Pretty sure that a lot of religious people, mostly Christian, are very out and in your face about their religion. So let gay people do the same thing. Let everyone do the same thing. Let everyone live out loud, please. and sit down. Sit the fuck down. Wonderland says, I also love how the Bible gives us a definition of love, says love shouldn't have jealousy, and that the Bible says God is a jealous God. What else is it? Love does not boast. Oh, love does not boast. God's want to tell you all the time how great he is. You kidding me? Oh, how great our Lord has. I don't know. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. But yeah, that's crazy to me now that I think about that passage. I used to know it. The love is kind, love is patient bullshit. Yeah. But it's stupid. It's got contradictions. It's not scientifically correct. It's not even that good. It's bad. It tells bad stories, man. Like a guy getting told by God to sacrifice his son on a mountain. Um, there's so many fucked up. The story of Lot, the whole story of Lot. I know it's fucked. I don't really know the story entirely. I know a little bit of it. I haven't gotten to that part of the Bible yet, but I know it's fucked up. I don't know if I did anything. I straightened it this morning. It could just be fading from the last color that it was. It looks red, which I think I'm gonna dye it red soon. I don't know. I think I'm gonna ask whoever I need to ask at work how crazy I can go with the color, because I might go blue. Haven't been blue in a while. I think the anti-gay stuff usually boils down to people being unable to see queer folk as people who are more than sexual beings. They don't feel that we also experience platonic love. Oh my god, that's a huge thing. They assume that everything about gay and drag is sexual, and it's not. Not. It can be. Yes, it can be. But it's not. Thank you, Samurai. I like it. I just like it to be crazier. And I've been wanting to go black, but I wear black clothes, especially at work. That's pretty much all I wear. So I might as well do something fun with my hair. The fear of perversion. They're afraid that kids are going to be corrupted and shit like that. But when drag queens are doing things for children, they are definitely toning it down quite a bit. And drag queens like Trixie Mattel and Katya were not made for children. And I watched a video where Trixie talked about all this stuff, and she made some amazing points. Actually made me kind of scared because she made me think of something that I didn't think of before. Let me take a drink. I'm getting dry. Yes. But banning drag around children or whatever, the wording of the bill, I'm not quite sure what the wording is. I'm sure you could look it up. Is very open to interpretation, meaning that someone can see someone, and if that person isn't dressed how that person feels their sex should be dressing, um, they could call the police on them and say they're doing drag. That's how open the wording is in that bill. It really invites all kinds of shit that Trixie said, and I believe that it's not going to bother the drag queens. It's not going to hurt them at all. They're going to persevere. It's the trans people that are going to get attacked because they are not dressing the way they're supposed to be for whatever gender the person who's looking at them perceives them to be, which is wrong. That is so wrong on so many levels. No, that's not how we do. The only person that's perception matters is yours. Like, I'm sorry, but I perceive myself a different way than you do. I don't understand how people can have these opinions and be okay with it, because it's insane. It scares me. It makes me sad. I don't know, man. Hey, Texas! Sorry, I've been going on a tangent about this stuff. This is stuff I've been thinking about for all these weeks that I have not been live streaming. It's just been tumbling around in my head with no. Well, I've been talking to my mom about it, but some things I can't talk to her about. The whole Christian thing, because she is a Christian. She just doesn't really know. Thank you, Texas. I'm okay. I feel a lot better now that I'm live streaming, actually. um, Let me catch up with all these chats. That's funny, Samurai. Oh my god, Trixie Mattel. I gotta tell you guys, I am sexually attracted to Trixie Mattel. I don't know, it's not how she looks or anything like that. It is her. Her. She's just it. I need her. Facts, Wonderland. Many actors at Disney are doing drag. What do you think? People dressing up in costumes, clowns, and stuff? Yes. You just clowns are technically a part of the drag spectrum. Yes. That's what's so scary, is that they're really just leaving it for individual people to judge. Like, the person who's looking at the person is judging whether or not that person is dressed the way they want them to, which is wrong. And then the person that they tell someone, like the police or something, that person who responds also has to make a decision on what they think of this, of what they perceive it as. And, it's just. And then it goes to court and the court system, and it's just. There's too many variables, really. Yes, Joe, it's fascism, plain and simple. Awful. And they're saying that society's trying to corrupt us. That, like, oh my god. My brother the other day, I was hanging out. It was my mom's birthday the other day. Oh yeah, it was my mom's birthday on 420. Anyway, we went to his house to have some cake. And they're watching SpongeBob, I think, and then Loud House came on, and my brother said, "We don't watch that show. I don't like this agenda they're pushing." And I kept silent because it's my brother, and I'm not going to be able to. There's no point in arguing about it because it's not going to change anyone's mind. But what I wanted to say was that it's not. When, like, television shows, cartoons, things like that represent gay, trans, all that amazing shit, they are not trying to make anyone that way. They are not trying to influence anyone. They are trying, because gay, trans, they are bisexual. We are out here. We are here, and we're here to stay, and we're still coming. More of us are coming. So, the reason that they're showing all this diversity is because there is diversity, and there's people out there that deserve to feel seen and heard. That is what it's about. Is not trying to turn anyone into anything. This is never what it was about. Ugh. As you can see, this riles me up. Wonderland says, what drives a person to these options, or opinions, sorry, is usually the belief that it is all a choice. They need it to be a choice. Otherwise, their bad behavior would weigh on them a lot more. And it scares them when something goes against their religion, because it's just more and more proof that their religion is bullshit. So that's why they're so against science and so against sex and sexual representation. It is a part of life, and I believe that if you're not throwing it at your children or at a child or touching them in any way, that it's okay to let them know. about sex because it's not going to corrupt them. It's just going to make them smarter. So, come on. Oh my god. I love clowns personally. My brother used to be afraid of them when he was a kid. And I get it, they are scary. Wonderland says they need it to be a choice so they can excuse their behavior. Sorry, I burped. I made an ugly face. Um, their speeches are on any other matter of the human being and it will sound ridiculous. Yeah. Right, Samurai is just a cartoon. It is not someone trying to shove anything in your face. What do you think taking your kids to church and making them listen to that shit is doing? It's indoctrinating them. I'm being quiet because my mom's walking around. Media is a reflection of the people watching it. It's made by people and for people. When black people are able to experience media, they slowly got represented. Way too slowly. Why is it such a shock when it's us, right? Well, I gotta say, for a lot of people, it's still a shock to see black people in the media. People freaking out about the Little Mermaid is just makes me really sad about this world. This world is really, it's still fucked. But I think there's enough good people spreading the goodness to their children and teaching their children to be tolerant, and people who are children of not tolerant people learning to be tolerant. And I think that we're heavily outnumbering them, and that whole thing, it's their whole belief system is dying, and it won't be. I would say in about 1,000 years. I don't know. I hope so though, because it's nasty. It's a nasty belief system full of hate and judgment. Yes, as Samurai says, let everyone be themselves. It makes the world so much more fun. I used to go to church with my grandfather when we were told to stand up and sing. He made me. I was yanked by my arm and pinched until I started singing. And for what? I'm not Christian. And they say, I think the Bible actually says that if you teach your children or whatever, they won't stray from you. Well, that's the very reason we strayed. Christ's sacrifice was basically pointless. When we sacrificed animals, it meant something to the end because the animals didn't come back. That's a good point. Oh my god. Also, oh my god, my mom and I had kind of a disagreement the other day because I don't know what we're talking about, but she said something like, um, along the lines of, well, people needed for the crucifixion to happen. And I said, no, they didn't. And she said that there was a misunderstanding or something, but I was like, no, I just think we disagree. Because I, for one, don't think it happened. And two, I don't think that any that should ever, no. No. He doesn't. Because you know what? He's not even like, apparently not even human in the first place. So what does that mean about him dying? You know? Doesn't mean anything about for someone who's not human, who's essentially God. It's just silly. It's just a silly, silly story. And I know some of their stories are also recycled off of other religion stories, so there's that. Yes, Samurai says, I don't care if little Susie is Christian or Buddhist or anything. Little Susie is a person and should be treated as a person, not treated based off of her own religion. I agree with that 100%. And I don't want anyone to think I'm like being hateful towards any religion. It's just, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. You know, it's complicated. And I'm not really hating any particular person. It's just what the religion stands for itself is, you know, God is God. He made the whole system. He only planned the whole thing because he wasn't able to forgive humanity on his own. His own creation. And killed him, just decided to kill him, but for some reason, Abraham was his favorite. Not Adam, not the one you created from nothing, from dust. God would rather watch his son die than go through a process of forgiveness. Why is there an arrow? Go away, arrow. Thank you. Forgiveness and healing people. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. He couldn't forgive us on his own. He had to kill his son to forgive us. That's crazy. See how it just doesn't make sense when you put all the pieces together? It's not as pretty and fairy tale like as it is when they are talking about it in church, because they pick and choose what to tell you. Come on. God is all love your enemies, even if they abuse you, but see, Lucifer is treat others how you want to be treated, treat others how they treat you. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But we're the evil ones. Like, honestly, if you got together, like, a whole town of heathen type people like me, and then a town of Christian people, which town do you think would have the most corruption? I think we should do an experiment. Jesus is a bridge to God. Yes, but why? Why can't God himself forgive and love? Mr. All Knowing, omnipotent being, master of all. The amount of times God is this stubborn is insane. For saying that he's such an amazing being, he's very immature, very spiteful, hateful, jealous, arrogant. God, it sounds like I'm describing my father. No, but really, that's what I'm gathering so far, and I'm just like not even halfway through Genesis. I don't even believe he's real, but I support the people that believe in him. I go back and forth. I don't. Usually, most of the time, I don't believe that there's a God because it just doesn't make sense. You know, if there's any kind of like higher being, it's more than one. Like, I'm gonna say it, aliens. That's the only way that I would believe in God, is if they were aliens, or if he was some fucking kid in his basement playing us on a computer. You know. So my basically banishes two kids on the first sign of disobedience. He cursed the whole race and blamed them for the mistakes of said kids, and isn't even able to give up on holding such grudges. It's really dumb. Like, there's so many, like, oh god, y'all are just a really friendly atheist. I beg that you guys watch this because, oh my god, there's so much stuff I want to tell you, but I wouldn't be able to tell it the way he tells it. But like the contradictions and just everything, it's crazy. Like, I didn't even know it was that bad, but it's bad. Like, no wonder it was more prevalent in the Middle Ages and stuff because most people couldn't read, so they did not know that that's what the Bible said. They only knew what the priests were telling them, so. Guess what, bitches? We can read now, and that shit is fucked up. Fucked up. I do think Adam and Eve were basically children. Yeah. They weren't met with any hard work, pain, violence. They kept their mentality and innocence until the very last moment. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. It's dumb. The whole thing is dumb. It don't make no sense. People say God make everything as we have it now. Okay, so Darwin's thought of evolution isn't real. We didn't evolve. We just magically appeared, apparently. Which is funny because currently, I think I talked about this in another live stream. Babies are being born with like less teeth. I don't remember what else, but we are currently evolving people, so it's kind of obvious that evolution exists. Oh, look at my earrings. Oh, I have more stickers to show you guys, actually. These came, the earrings, I'm only wearing one. I like to wear, I have 2 ears. Why would I wear the same thing? Anyway. So, I got these free with some stickers that I got. Where are my stickers? Look at these fucking Hello Kitty stickers. What the fuck? They're so fucking cute. Look at that. Look at that. Cute. That's so cute. And then, with those, was this? No, this wasn't the one that came with the penguin. I don't remember which one. Oh, yeah, I remember which. Okay. Put a pin in that. The penguin. These are really fucking cute. These came with the Hello Kitty and the Halloween ones. They're like, I don't like boba. I've never tried it, but I don't think I would like it. But how fucking cute. Spooky boba. Oh, that was another free one that I got with the Halloween and Hello Kitty ones. Okay. Some of these I've already showed you, so we'll just go right on past those. I got these cool stickers. They used to smell like, I guess this brand was like a perfume or something. They kind of still smell. But cute. Alright. This is what I got from the penguin thingy. Gay stickers. One of them I gave to my mom, and she put it on the back of her phone, and I love that. I think it says something like, this is a safe zone, I'm an ally, or something like that. Isn't it weird how the same concept that got Adam and Eve kicked out from heaven is the same that got Christ in the cross and is what we are supposed to do in order to be holy today? Wait. What's that? If Adam and Eve were children of the same father and so are all of us, then why do we conceive with our siblings? Why are we all apparently children of God? That's where it starts to not make sense. No, I've never had boba. What's the problem with that? Oh, and I got some Tim Burton stickers. Not because I like the man, but because I like his work. This isn't about Tim Burton, but I did find out something horrible about J.K. Rowling in the Harry Potter franchise. Did you guys know that Lavender Brown was played by a black actress until Goblet of Fire? It was Goblet of Fire, right? One of them. And Ron and her dated. they made her a white actress after that. Mm-hmm. 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 Wait, did I Wonderland? Where I explained basically the concept that got Adam and Eve kicked out of heaven is the concept we're supposed to follow today. Yeah, what is, like, I don't get, because they weren't supposed to eat the fruit. Well, they didn't get kicked out of heaven, they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. It's all just real dumb. None of it makes sense, none of it computes, the math ain't mathing, you know. Anyway, Tim Burton stickers. Most of them are Edward Scissorhands, which I am perfectly fine with that. So I have a sticker obsession, guys. That's okay. My little box for these earplugs that I got, noise canceling earplugs that I got before I knew that you could buy headphones, like actual, that play music, that have the capability. You can buy Raycons. So I spent about $15, and they work. They're great. Like, I think I told you guys before that I was having like really bad anxiety in the mornings at work. And I think it was like just sensory overload. That's what it felt like. So I got some earplugs, and I can only put one in because the other ear I have to put radio headset on. But yeah, it seems to make me feel calmer. Also, another thing has made me feel calmer at work. Let me catch up these real quick. Concept is being more like God. They ate the fruit while being promised they would be more like God, and that was apparently a sin. That's crazy. I didn't even think of it that way. But we were also told today to be more like God in order to be saved. And being more like God is what got Jesus crucified in the end. Okay, I get it now. All right. All right. Oh, the other thing I've been doing to make myself not so anxious in the morning. For a while, I stopped smoking weed before going to work because I was really scared that I would mess up or something, like that it would impair my ability to like work. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It makes me feel a lot better, a lot less stressed. I'm in a better mood, happier to be there. It just works out. It just works. You could totally lead a scripture listening and discussion group. It would be the worst kind, but I would be so educated. I'm gonna be after I watched all this guy's videos. He hasn't. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do the whole Bible though, and I appreciate him doing that for me. Just me. No, just kidding. I'm not that delusional. No, but it's great. I'm learning a lot. In order to heal from your Tim Burton sadness, I recommend the film Wendell and Wild. What's it about? I don't have any Tim Burton sadness. I'm just like over people being terrible. People that I like. People that create art that I like being horrible. But you know what? Tim Burton didn't draw those characters. He didn't write that music. That was I don't know who drew the characters, but I know that Danny Elfman wrote the music. So yeah, I love Danny Elfman and whoever animates for Tim Burton. Made by Jordan Peele and the director of. Ooh. Let me write that the hell down. In this amazing notebook that Alex got me. I don't know if he's here right now. He got me I told him that when he showed me a picture of some writing he had done on a poem. He sent me a poem, and it was on this black paper. And I was like, oh my god, that makes me feel so nostalgic. So he bought me some, and then I got it, and I started using the gel pens I already had, and they didn't work. So he bought me some pens. He's awesome. So, Wendell and Wild. Might be something I watch with my mom because she liked Coraline. We went and saw that in theaters when it first came out. And she likes Jordan Peele. We like to watch them scary movies. What, Texas? Hello, Dag Liddell. Of course I love you. I love all my Reggies. Oh, my mom and I watched Final Destination last night, which I've seen it quite a few times. But the other ones we have to rent. And I told her the second one, from what I've heard of Final Destination, the franchise, that one doesn't really count. Most people don't count that one as being really part of it. And the third one's my favorite. So we were gonna rent the third one, but then the internet like crapped out on us yesterday. So we ended up watching something with Johnny Depp, and it wasn't that interesting. But we got tired, so we'll probably watch it in like another day. But because also I have to be like, I'm determined to get all the Drag Race that I can, so I want to be able to buy all the seasons on YouTube. And I have UK season 1. It's like $12 for one season. Worth it though. Those UK queens or something else. Oh my god. Okay, the plot for Wendell and Wild. Katie is a foster child that a few years after her parents' death is sent back to her hometown, only to experience supernatural events and meet her inner demons. And in this case, they have names. Ooh, I like that. That sounds cool. Trying to think, there is. Oh yeah, there's actually a drag competition going on HBO Max, I think, which my brother pays for, so we use it, um, with his permission, of course. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's got drag queens. Oh, it's in Brazil. It's based in Brazil, so really excited about that. Um, because the drag queens in Brazil are a different breed. My mom told me that when she was looking at it, she thought they were real women, and then she saw the word drag, and she was like, "Oh." The animation speaks a lot about trauma, broken systems, and black issues. The representation, sorry, is so well done. Well, I love that. I'm really into that. Because one thing that I've noticed is how freaking cool, like people are saying, are posting like on Instagram. I don't do TikTok, so I do Instagram, which I guess is kind of the same as TikTok. I don't really know. Anyway, um, meaning with the type of content that you see. When people post something on TikTok, they usually post it on Instagram. Because when I see something posted on Instagram, it usually has like, TikTok stuff going on. But anyway, people being like, let's prove Tim Burton wrong, that black people aren't part of his aesthetic or whatever, and then they like draw maybe a black character in that aesthetic, or they paint themselves that way and they look amazing. And it's like, why would Tim Burton say that that's not part of his aesthetic? Because it's beautiful. Stupid. Because I don't get it. He likes the color black, so it's kind of weird that he doesn't like black people. stupid of me to say anyway. I'm not familiar with the Monster High reboot. The dolls have different body types. They got queer rep. Oh, I did see one of them is neurodivergent. It's pretty cool. Um the fans are mad, of course they are. Fans suck. They're the worst part of any, like, anything. Any artist, any celebrity, any franchise. The fans are the worst part of it because they're the ones that destroy it. And they're the ones everybody hates. But I didn't know that. So the movie that came out with Monster High was a reboot because I thought it was, because I had never seen. I've seen like cartoons, and then they did live action. But that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Why people be getting so mad because other people are living their lives? Don't get it. I really don't get that. I keep fucking hitting my phone and it keeps shaking, so I'm sorry for that. A little, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I have a little squirty thing in the hallway. Squirts like, well, it sounds like that because it's like dead. It doesn't have any more scent in it, so it's just like squeezing out air. So it sounds really fucking weird. Fans of Monster High, a brand made by a gay man that was really about accepting others as you are mad about diversity and calling it woke garbage. I'm so sick of hearing people talk shit about and using the word woke as if we're fucking stupid, ignorant dumbasses. That they're the dumbasses though, because they are the ones that are looking like tunnel vision. Can't see it, can't see it, it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Nope. I don't like it, so it doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, the live action is supposed to be a reboot. I didn't know. I didn't really get that much into it because I guess because I'm an adult, but I probably could have, but I don't know. I didn't really care for Barbies that much when I was a kid either. Um, but yeah, I never got interested in watching like the movies or anything. I just like seeing the dolls because they're really pretty. And if I was a kid, then I would have died to have one of those dolls. Woke isn't even the right term. It sounds stupid, honestly, because of how people have used it. So I hate that word anyway. Woke is supposed to be someone focused on racial issues. That's even worse, people talking about it's bad to be woke. Oh, you're so woke. I bet you have a COVID vaccination. Stupid. I love talking or getting high with you guys and talking about issues in this world. There's so many. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about. Been live streaming a lot longer than I thought I was going to. Well, when I got home from work, I didn't really feel like it, but I was like, I have to. I just have to. I have to. If I don't do it now, I'll never do it again. Just do it now. The new Monster High Dracula is a plus-size doll. Claudine is Afro-Latina. I saw that, and I saw that someone is Asian. Are they mad about that too? Frankie Stein is a non-binary. I can't speak. Non-binary character with a prosthetic leg, which makes sense. And Twyla, the daughter of a boogeyman, is autistic. Oh, Dracula is Asian. Okay. I think that's like so fucking cool, you know, to have that kind of diversity because it exists. Like, and we should embrace it and we should love it because we're all people. We're all the fucking same on the inside. So it don't fucking matter about the outside. Or what you do in your spare time or who you spend your spare time with. It don't fucking matter. Everybody just get out of everybody else's business. I wouldn't be so up in arms about this Christian shit if they weren't doing what they're doing. Because I really wasn't. I was just letting it go. I was like, whatever. But now I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this shit. The hypocrisy has got to stop. It's got to stop. The hate, the lies, and the judgment. Let he without sin cast the first stone. Let's normalize saying that to Christians. The reboot was made after some research on this new generation of kids. Many kids today are from biracial families, so they made the dolls biracial. Many kids are in the gender non-conforming spectrum, so they added non-binary characters. Makes sense. Yeah, we just need to stop whitewashing everything. That's the problem a lot of the time with society. The reboot of Monster High is a reflection of today's generation, as it should be. It only makes sense. People are just so stuck in their own ways. And these fans have got to stop. Just because you like something doesn't mean you own it and you have the right to like, well, you have the right to get upset about it, but shut the fuck up about it. Keep it to yourself, because nobody fucking cares except for you and some other stupid dumbass with the same opinion. They added a drag queen character that's voiced by Miss Tracy Martell. Now I have to watch it. Absolutely, 100%. That's amazing. That is so amazing. That makes me so happy. Ugh. Where can I watch Monster High? Who owns that show? Is it a show or just movies? I don't fucking know. Oh, did you guys notice? I don't know if the other one is anywhere around here, but this is new. Alex bought it for me. Love you, Alex. It's real, so it doesn't leave green around my finger. Love it. It's gorge. It looks way prettier than the other one. The other one, like, it looked like this when I first got it, but then it, like, started getting really dull. So this one has been shiny ever since, and I'm in love with it. It's so cute. Oh my god. Ow. They also didn't stop making the old version of the dolls. Like, they're literally making and selling the Gen 1 dolls for adult collectors only now. So both parties could win and be happy. Right. What the hell? So people are complaining when there's no reason to complain, because you can be in your own little world. They're letting you be in your own little world with Generation 1, but People and things must evolve. It is the way of life. It's one thing people have got to start seeing and appreciating. Because personally, I love change. I don't like things to be the same. It gets boring. I like to switch it up. Bed is making all kinds of noise when I move around on it. Guess what I can't do in my bed? Oh, I have Paramount Plus. Okay, cool. Then I can watch it. The design on the series does not really reflect the dolls very well. I don't care. That won't bother me. Because, I don't really. I mean, they're really cute dolls, I love their outfits and stuff like that, but there's just so much of it that, like, I'd want it all, but there's so much that you could never have it all, Like, I don't want any of it if I can't have it all. And limited resources of animation, so the series designs are literally just I can't speak. Minimalistic versions of the dolls. Well, that's cool. Fine with me. I bet people are complaining about that. No doubt. That's what people do best, is complain. Burp. I need to get a new phone case. It's missing too many spikes. Anyway. So what's up with everybody? Anybody doing anything interesting? Have anything interesting to talk about? Not that what you're talking about is an interesting Wonderland. It's just I need something to talk about in between. I don't like getting quiet. I think they added a lot that makes sense for the characters, like Frankie being non-binary makes a lot of sense since they're a Frankenstein monster. Yeah, like literally made by a bunch of people. Yep. Hello, Charles. Change in art is pretty amazing. Look at who things have altered in Western art since Da Vinci, and then some places don't change at all. Egyptian art remained the same for 3,000 years. Very true. Very true. I think it's beautiful to evolve. And when people do evolve, they use the past a lot of the time to inspire that evolution. So, yeah, it's just right. Change. Change in the House of Flies. Love that song. Oh, I'm so excited to be off work tomorrow. I hate working on Saturday. I had consistently had the last few weekends off, and that was beautiful. But yeah, I can't expect to have that consistently in retail. Cleo, the mummy character, now carries her organs in jars, and if she gets too far away from them, it affects her. Like being away from her heart jar makes her act cold and mean. I love that. That's adorable. That's cute as hell. Oh, guys. I have great news about my job. You know how I have a lady that works above me? I'm operations. I'm an operations associate. She's like the manager. Well, we're doing something fancy at Kohl's. They're getting ready for Sephora. They're gonna be selling like perfume and stuff like that. And she got switched to overnight shifts, so I don't have to work with her for the next 5 weeks. I'm pretty happy about that because she's like she's a lot. She's a lot to deal with. I've talked about her before, and yeah, she stresses me out, and I haven't been stressed out lately, so yeah, I'm really happy about it. I hope that it lasts longer than 5 weeks. My news. My movie is working well. I'm also writing my second film script and finish the second season of my web comic. Cool. I'm happy. I forgot to send you a picture of my mom. I'm sorry. I really suck at that. I sent you pictures of me and Creature, right? Where is she? Creature! Where are you, love bug? Let me see your face. I think I remember sending you pictures of me and Creature, at the very least. Yeah, I'll get a picture of her. She probably, I don't know. She probably won't have a picture of herself that she likes, but I can try to find one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I felt like I did. I feel like I remember doing that. Um, I forgot when I got my stickers. It came in this package, and I'm keeping it because I think I'm gonna put it on my door or something. Spooky things inside. Love it. Hi. Oh, she's going in the closet. Babe, come see me for a second, and then you can go back in the closet. Yeah, come here. Come here. The people want to see you. Come on. I don't know why I think that's gonna make her want to come. Come here. She's just looking at me like I'm crazy. Come here. Come here. She's just staring at me. One thing that annoys me a bit about the Monster High reboot is people being made that Laguna Blue, daughter of the sea monster, now has pink skin. She had blue skin in the first generation. Make it pink, make it blue. Who fucking cares? That is very Sleeping Beauty of them. Come here. Please? She don't listen. Oh. I didn't see where you made a typo. So I was very confused. My hair does look really shiny. I like it. Yay, starting to like my hair again. Don't love this though. I think I'm gonna grow it out. I just think I went too far back. I think I'm gonna like grow it out and then cut only like this much. Yeah, that would look a lot better. I think I just overdid it with how much of my hair I did that too. Her name is Laguna Blue. She can't be pink. That's so stupid. They say as if in Gen 1, Laguna wasn't literally the only blue one in her family with a green father and purple and pink siblings. So it makes more sense for her to be pink. People get mad about the dumbest shit, and I don't get it. I don't try to get mad about shit. I try to be happy. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I smoke weed, because I'm trying to be happy. People out here trying to be mad about everything. Sick of it. You like my fucking earring? I think it's fucking cute. Trying to think of something to talk about. Did I already show you my, well, here they are, my flower pugs. I think they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. And her new design, her legs got this effect where the pink skin transitions to blue. So from the knees down, she's just blue legs and fins. Well, that's fine. People need to just get over that shit. That's just nitpicking at this point. Ow. Don't sit like that. Damn. So I think I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes. See if my mom wants to watch that movie. Oh, my foot itches. I'm afraid for it too. People are gonna be so mad about it. I've been noticing though that people are really, really disturbed by how the crab looks. Because that thing looks scary as fuck. What the hell is that? Maybe listen to some of the new baby metal songs. Have I? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what they're called. Yeah, the animals are creepy. People are like saying that King Triton is apparently a man whore because he has all these daughters of different races and stuff. I'm like, can y'all just accept the diversity, please? He's King Triton. He can have what he wants. Why does my fucking toe itch? It's just my toe, and it's like a really, oh, you know when your foot itches and you just can't. You just can't. People are saying that Ariel's dresses look like slave dress. That's... Fuck, I can't look it up. Well, if this phone would turn on. Are you charged enough to at least turn on? Yeah. I need to see this dress for myself. Because I call bullshit. People just really want to make something out of everything. Just let things be. Time is up. Well, guys, usually I give you guys a warning before I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna go. They changed the names of Triton's daughters to no longer be Oh, yeah. That's dumb to change their names. Because those are cool names, I think. But anyway. I'm gonna get off here. I don't know when I'll live stream next. It'll probably be soon though. Since I am feeling better. About myself in general. So I love you guys so very, very much. I hope you all have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, whatever. Evening and night are the same thing. Yeah. I love you guys. Daisuki. With honey. Wait, I got messages. Bye, Wonderland. I love you. Oh, I'm sure I will, Wonderland. I'm sure I'm gonna love that.